What motivates you? What motivates you? What exactly is it do peacekeepers do? And what is a peacekeeper to you? Peacekeeper can mean many things. War and peace clearly is not the same thing, but you very rarely have one without the other, and the other without the one. Both sides are needed to get the job done. Sometimes you need a little war to create peace, and sometimes, well, the goal for war is peace, so you do really want the peace. But some people don't know peace. Some people didn't grow up in peace. Some people don't even understand what peace is. Some people just looking for a piece of this, a piece of that, a piece of land, a piece of ass, a piece of whatever it be. But right now I'm sitting on my porch in my front yard, uh, seeing my signs in the sky, and I'm looking at the peace in me. A little sick. Also, that piece under my bed. No, that too. But no, see, you know what? The fact of the matter is that I had to do that. That happened, I think, during an election year too, when certain elements were really trying to distract and confuse everyone with, well, I'm really not one to talk politics or politics right now. I mean, I can understand why people don't want to vote. Like, what's the point? We vote and vote and vote and vote, and still it's the same old smoke, still it's the same old trash, still it's the same old thing. And I mean, if you really wanted solutions, you could get solutions. You know what I mean? I know people who really can bring solutions. I can bring solutions, but then if I try to bring solutions, people get mad and jealous at me. People like acting like I want their job. If I wanted your job, I could have had the damn job. But that's not what I'm trying to do. See, I'm just looking at all the stations I worked at, all the places I worked at, and I was always bringing integrity to that because that's how I was raised. I wasn't raised by a hoe. I wasn't raised by a drug addict. I wasn't raised by a criminal. I wasn't raised by any of that, okay? It's sad when good people are considered the ones that's getting in the way. Like, you want a world just ran by bad bros and hoes, like, that is just insane to me. These are the people who can't even do math in reality because they can't even do the math in their own life. And yet you want to look your nose down on me and say, well, I must need therapy. She must need a psychiatrist. Maybe I'm the psychiatrist that you need. But you know what? Just like how there I go. I do know that. I did not notice I did that until, like, recently. Well, like, over the last couple of years. Like, whenever I start, like, whenever that vibe starts to come in, when I start tapping, and you guys love to use everything as a narrative. I hear you, Birdie. I hear you. I hear you. It's trying to acknowledge everything and stuff like that. But I'm just waiting because I mean I've went through all these changes for like the last hour because because the spectrum is down, which I know people are like tripping all over town. But then I kept on plugging and plugging. I went through the changes and I changed stuff. Well, there's some stuff I need to do anyway. So exercise is good. It's exercise is good. Sometimes it's good to have problems because you see what you're made of. I mean, have you ever had people who, like, literally what you call it, had the silver spoon in their life, and they really don't know what they're made of. They know they know what their daddy's money makes them, and what their mummy's money make them, and whatever their clout or whatever it is their name makes them. But what are they made of? Have you ever seen some so-called rich people or elitist people who are just, and they have nerve to turn their nose up at you? Excuse me, I've been eating. I felt the burp coming out. Apologies. I love my troops. Spread my wings and fly. I heard the crow. Oh yeah, chilling with the Hornets. Sorry, Charlotte Hornets. Well, I don't know what happened there, but look at that. Not everybody that can chill with a hornet's nest on their porch. I remember a year ago we were fighting, man. We were fighting. They were trying to get in the house, and I was getting a whole bunch of. Over the last couple of years, we were trying to, like, because for some reason my house seems to be the habitat for every animal. Everything wants to come here, and I do know what it is. I do know the gravitational pull I have. I just didn't understand the gravitational pull I have. The ice cream man. I know. I heard he said the ice cream. Oh, and the kids are playing too. We have new kids on the block. That's funny. New kids on the block. Honestly, you would have done better. I don't know if the new kids on the block are performing anymore. I still say that Backstreet Boys would have made a heck of a lot better presence in Hobo State. Most of the people, even my age, I mean, I don't even know who. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of them in my life. So once again, the majority of the people that's going to come out there, like, well, I say they're going to be mildly satisfied. Like, I don't know, you don't have enough money, yet you're charged for bags. I think you do have enough money, but I think, you're just trying to appease somebody's dad. But you know what? You have a whole bunch of troops of all ages, of all persuasions, and there was just so many different directions that you can do. And again, I'm not knocking you or criticizing you. Maybe that's just the budget that you have. But how did you come up with that? I'm sure there are a lot of people who would have loved to come and perform at Fort Bragg if you had to, like, thought early and like really looked into that. But is somebody kin to this group? I don't like. I'm just saying you dropped the ball on that. But because I say that, you're gonna, you might feel some kind of way about me, maybe. And see, this is what some people do. If you're a military wife or military spouse, don't let the arrogance get you messed up. See, reminding you, I am always here in any way I can to help. But when you try to diminish me, hold me back, or think I should think less of myself because you got some braggadocious attitude and some realistic attitude about yourself and about me, I'm going to correct you. And so I should. Because you don't know me. Clearly you didn't. Clearly some of these people did not know me just by the way they acted and the way they still act, but they don't quite act that way anymore. But don't think, just because your ass got caught, you haven't changed. You just nervous. It's not the same thing. But no, back to it's a beautiful day in the hood. New kids playing with some of the old kids, and I'm wishing everybody like a happy summer. I really do. A happy spring. But I know with election year it's going to be a different type of thing. And you've got this race baiting, race hating, clout chasing. Sir, not him. Because he's not even president in real life. I'm talking to the muse behind the muse. Well, I'm talking to some other Geminis. Go ahead. Handle your business. Do what you do. But he makes the whole country look dumb and weak. And if you're working around somebody that makes you look dumb and weak all the time, then you know what? That's the same thing that they think about you. Now, maybe you think, well, you know what? It's okay. You're doing the Melania. If I can just make it past the presidency. I'm not going to talk about that. Val, who do you think should run for president? I'm not going. I know who shouldn't, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Be careful how you keep pulling out God's name out your mouth. Some of you people be playing God for clout, and I'm telling you, this is the year 2026. God is gonna sort it on out. You notice the weather's extra weird. The weather's extra, extra. The air is extra, extra. I'm extra, extra. They say, well, I am God's daughter, the yacht daughter, okay? She making that up. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they always say until they see that I really walk the walk. And I don't just talk this way. I walk this way. I act this way. I am this way. Not for pics or views or YouTube or social media. I'm like this every day because I know who raised me and I know who didn't raise me. And somebody who didn't raise me think that I'm going to be beneath them because of their arrogance and insecurity clearly does not know about me. You rolled up on the wrong one and tried to steal from the wrong one. And you think that, oh, Annie is really okay. Annie, are you okay? Incredibly okay. More than you ever know. Ooh, it's dusty out here. Pollen's come to play. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's an interesting day today because you got the worst king in in my generation, the worst king in England come here to meet the wannabe king. Baron, I'm not really trying to talk about your dad because that's your dad, but I mean, let's be real. And first off, you're not your dad. Always remember that you are not your father. You're Pisces. You are not your father. But be careful. Melania, I know you already know. I think that's why, like, for his birthday, you made that birthday party small. You're like, nope, this bitch can't come. That bitch can't. No, you all cannot come. You cannot come. Good, because you know what? When you have people who will pimp their own kids out, pimp their own families out, pimp their own wife out, pimp their own, and some of you think, well, that's okay. Shut the fuck up. I don't know what's in some of you people's DNA, and yet you think because of your color, your status, your name, or your money, or whatever it be, you have the nerve to have your nose look down on me like I'm just slaughter. I'm just fodder for the slaughter. Okay. And then you do that with everything you do. I love seeing kids play. I remember when I used to play. Playing is a good thing. I love seeing kids being really happy and being amused and not abused. And let me say this, I grew up in the era where, we got spanked, when we were bad. I only really, and I mean, honestly, I only got spanked maybe 3 times. I got switched. Well, maybe more than I can probably count on one hand. But I was a good kid. And it's that. If I am just naturally a good kid, that's a problem for you. You mean to tell me that you would rather me be a hoe, a slut, a drug addict, or if I sucked and I fucked, then that would be better for you. You don't see where there is a serious mental instability in that. And that's how you want to, you want to make that narrative the norm, and then act like you're the one with class. No, that's not what we're going to do. That's not what I'm going to do. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, but if you even remotely think, I want to model myself after a gangster or Don Dada, you don't want my Don Dada to come out. I mean, I keep telling you, if God spoke to me directly, and every time I say that, I feel like, you think I'm crazy and delulu like a lot of it, because you have a lot of mental instability on social media, because they're trying to do what they do, and then you force them and push them to do all these strange things for views and stuff like that. It's a trap. YouTube, you know what? You be setting people up. TikTok be setting people up. OnlyFans is definitely I don't know what's going to happen when OnlyFans, pull itself back like everybody else. But remind you, I told you. But hey, nobody listens to me. I told you I'm always good for good mental health and good wealth. But you want the tits, and you want the ass, and you want the drugs. That's all you want. I remember we had some of even though these people were like up to the max, I remember when we had some of the best in music, whether it was soul music, hip hop, rap, neo soul. I have noticed, and I guess that's why my parents were like, I could have been number one, been a superstar. Did you just hear about the guy was North Carolina, the young guy? Wow, young guy that was that just died in a single car wreck. Who's just 24? Who what was it? The Voice. Seemed like a humble guy too. I've noticed a lot of young people since 2020, especially around 2020, 2021, 2022, how a lot of young people who shoot up very, very fast, and they die very, very fast too. Am I the only one seeing that happen? And people will say, it's a miracle that you're living, okay? I had to sit with that for a while. Sit with that. Still sitting by myself with that, because there's still a part of me that just won't allow me to let all of that sink in. So I know I'm not delusional about it. I get it. I do. I get it. I do. But then you know what? Holy Jesus, holy Jesus. Did you read? Did you see my last video? I'd see it if I were you. I heard the horror blow. You know the fact that I really do. You would never know. I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna put everybody. Who's she talking to? What's she talking to? Where's she going? Some of the people I know you will never see. Do you know about the real military in reality? I mean, there's different sides of the military, and there's just yikes. You think you want to be me, but I'm like, you know what? Even I don't want to be me. No. This is like I said, I offer a different type of consultation or therapy. This is not what you can teach in schools. You can't teach true empathy in schools. You can't teach true sympathy in schools. You can't teach true natural intelligence in school. Okay, so they said she's an alien. Whatever, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever it is. I'm whatever I am is that. So I mean, I might be alien. I don't know. I clearly remember for the ladies. Remember I told you that a long time ago. I love the fact how people just got on YouTube like 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and I've been saying this since what 2007. But I mean, I've been saying this since a kid. I remember my whole Palladian dream and all of that shit. Like I remember. Oh wow, what happened to the Leo King, by the way? See, it's the Gemini rising that came out again. I mean, I don't even need to but like, yeah. No, okay, I'm not gonna pick. It's funny how, not saying he had anything to do with it, but it's funny how the people smiled in your face and thought that you didn't see and didn't know what was going on. And I just kept asking God, how long? And God kept saying, not long. How long? Not long. How long? Not long. People got an energy check. Not from the little old lady, right? Was stage 4 chronic kidney disease. But then again, they did. They did. You don't see a whole bunch of followers and a whole bunch of whatever around me. You don't see a whole bunch of bodyguards. And my bodyguards you'll never see. Sometimes I don't see them, and yet I do. They won't always make eye contact with you unless they do. Um, but it's I would just say it's good to be me. Ooh, I got some people mad in the streets and apparently in the White House too. Look at me, I got the king. I gives no fucks about the worst king in the English history. All I could think of was, yeah, you had a jewel and you blew that too. The best thing that ever came out of that was Princess Diana, and look what they did to her. Ooh, child, you all show me what you power hungry, hating, lustful, decrepit, deceptive mofos can do. It's good that I have the military watching over me. It's real good. It's a good thing. Now I feel like little Anthony in the Twilight Zone. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And the fist just balls up automatically. It's a good thing. But I like it. You know, I like it like right now. I like how the neighborhood is kind of peaceful and quiet and chilling, and I can sit on my porch and not worry about gunshots, you know, going all over the place. You know, people just, refuse to grow up. They're just okay with their waste. They're okay with just like they don't even see what they're doing is wrong. I don't even know. I've never known. I've just never known that. Like the time I said that time when I was like, I hate to even talk about that, but I had and God bless her, I did love her too. I had a friend, a good friend, that I remember when she had a child, and she and her husband had a child, and that was talking about smoking the best weed, but they couldn't even buy Pampers. What is the point talking about how you smoke the best weed, but you don't have baby food? Or I don't get the priorities. No drugs, recreational anyway. No recreational drug, and that is recreational. They say, well, I need. We know, what you need. Like you might need your blood pressure medicine. You might need your heart medicine. You might need, if you got mental instability, you might need that too. Listen, I'm the nurse's kid, and I know for a fact a lot of that medicine will kill you, but some of that medicine is good for you. It's true. So sometimes you need stuff. I mean, my blood pressure and everything was so high, I couldn't just like will that away. So I'm glad for my COVID experience, okay? But I knew enough to know I'm not taking the rest of that shit because I know the math wasn't mapping. What the damn? And I mean, I was never going to trust Biden. That was it. I mean, I keep telling you, don't depend on the Democrats. Don't depend on the Republicans. Don't depend on no party because parties, they're all the same. Especially during election year, the villain is the hero and the hero is the villain. It's all the same game. And the only people that are being played are the people and these military, the soldiers' wives, the soldiers' children. It's like, it's just disgusting what you do. It's just disgusting how you feel about people who actually help you. It's just a good thing that I did not go into the police field. I don't have the attitude. I tell you up front, I'd be Dirty Harry. I'd be Dirty Harry all day. I love it when the sheriff people say, you're still young enough to, you can, no, I can't. No, I can't. No. You can get a job. You look like you're fairly, you can, no, I can't. I don't have the mentality for that. Cause I'm like, cause I still keep going. My go-to is, that's the criminal, right? That's the beast, right? That's the bad beast, right? That's the one that's just horrible and evil and vile, right? Explain to me again why he's not dead or why she's not dead. Why I can't kill that? I don't understand the math. I don't understand the logic in letting that live. See, I'm not that forgiving. I'm not that bitch. I'm Judge Dredd all day, every day. Ooh, when my Libra moon comes out, it's a different kind of way. I love seeing children at play, and I really love seeing them at play. It's sad that some people see children at play and they look at them like targets and victims and thinking about, oh, if I could kill all of you, I would. Ooh, if I could kill all of you, I would. Easily. Easily. But today is a good day, and we're talking peace. Hey! Today's a good day and we're talking peace. I'm the different type of person that's in the community. So, people are like, I'm not gonna get caught into that again. We're not gonna be like, I will not do what I did before. I will say hi and I will speak and say hi, but I will not be having children sitting at my door. And I'm like, hey, I can't do that. I can't do that. I wish I could. But then you end up finding that you start to become the surrogate babysitter in the neighborhood. And I'm not doing that. Everybody getting food stamps or child support or whatever it be, and nobody wants to pay me, but you want to gang stock me. There's still some doors I just want to bust open and just, anyway. But let's get back to my therapy. That's why I'm in the monastery. So don't tell me like somebody gonna, a person gonna come in to help you. Those are the people who wish. They're still on the T. You still on the T and the diamond on that contract. I understand you got to do that. I see you. Peekaboo, I see all of you. I see that too. Okay, I got it too. I know, I got it. I see you. I heard. I see it, Birdie. I see it. I hear it. I see it. I hear. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Everybody's worried about oh, where's your Uranus at, Val? Don't worry about it. You know enough about me anyway. But everybody's well, not worried about, wondering about Venus and Mars and Venus and Mars and Venus and Mars. Okay, I got a funny. I keep getting these video hits. My tribe be lit, man. I'm like, they wake me up with, okay, look, what do you think about this? I think that's cute. What do you think about this? Oh, that's awesome. What do you think about this? Oh my God, that's what you want me to say. Like, when, like the clip on my video about Delta Force. About Delta Force. I thought that was hot. Woke me up about 7 o'clock in the morning with that. Okay, yeah, but that's true. So that's a message to some of you. Don't try to be go ahead, be sneaky. Be sneaky and tell me again what you're gonna do. There's a whole bunch of people that wish they could gang stalk me like they used to. Go ahead, do you? Let's try. Now that I know who it is and what it is, she don't know me. I said the same thing. I can feel my babies when they're trying to play my energy. I am going to stay focused on this video because if I make eye contact, you know this was it. No, 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 no. We're not going to do this again. But I will say hi and everything, but I let them play. 'Cause these are my kids. But I want this neighborhood to be good, a good one. I mean, we're paying way enough money, enough rent for what is here, that we shouldn't have to live in fear. And again, if you want to talk about, well, she tells this and she told, no, you told on yourself. You did too much. And for what? For some fraudulent wealth? How'd that work for you? Just because you signed your soul to the devil? Was that what I was supposed to do? And since I didn't, I mean, you should have never took that contract out on me. I told you, you got a hitman after me. Now I'm a hitman after you. You better watch that Delta Force video again. I know people like that in reality, and they're not playing in a box with a plane with some rings. They're the real goddamn mother. See, and that's something they don't do. See, I was aware that the children are out there, so I had to, pull back. I was getting ready to like, but see, people right, they'll just say anything in front of the children. And that's something that, no, it's just like with family friendly stuff. If something's gonna be family friendly, I don't want to see booty shaped girls and bottles turned up and asses up in the air and stuff like that. And kids are there. I don't. You say, well, the kids don't know. Yeah, the kids do know. You got babies having babies. You got babies who are actually wanting to be a thug and a hoe more than anything else. Where are we going with that? You're feeding the jails and the prison system yourself, and you want to talk about the man, the man, the man. Unfortunately, if you were a real man or a real woman, you see that maybe the man is you. You're selling your own community down the hole for a buck or a view or a Grammy or a whammy or whatever it be. Maybe I see you. I see you. I'm just like not really engaging in the energy. You're trying so hard to get by. I think that's the one that I during Halloween, like, okay, you're my new favorite friend. That's so cool. You go ahead and be in your own little world, little one. See, I just love seeing kids play, but it really bothers me that some people see a child at play and you look at that child as a target. Honestly, I told you one time before, don't ever, I'm tapping in so you know I'm going in. Don't ever let somebody stupid enough to enable the purge. We waiting for that. Who are we? If you gotta ask, it's not you. Oh, please be crazy enough to make the purge legal. You got to know your own. You got to know your own. You got to know your own skill set. You got to know your own boundary check. You got to know yourself. And clearly, some of you don't. See, I know if I'm around a lot of corruption and crime, as much as I would try to, stay blind to it, it's just something that I can't do. And I know in some cases you say, mind your business, like, as I'm doing right now, minding my business. But if I see you brutalizing a child and knowing that you're doing something weird with that child, bitch. But I'm the witch. Well, then I'll be the witch. I'm the devil. Well, I'll be the devil. Golly gee, how many people get molested in the church? Wow. You church people, you lying church people. God's got a message and a remedy for that for all of you. God forgives. No. 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 Mm-mm. 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 Hi. And LOL. LOL. We're just keeping it real. God's gatekeepers. You got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. You just got to know yourself. I know myself. I saw, what was that? I got to get back to exercising again. I mean, really exercise, really get back into my yoga game and stuff like that. But oh man, I am feeling it. I'm trying to like gauge. When's the last time I took my allergies? And I'm feeling my body says you about a 22. You about on a 23 hour. You got about 10 minutes before your allergy meds you need to take your allergy meds again. That's one thing about North Carolina. It's prompt. Your body will let you know, like, oh snap. It's a beautiful day, but man, pollen never goes away. And I don't think you've seen the worst of it yet. But the weather is beautiful, yo. And remind you, it was hot last week and it's like really cool right now. And I'm telling you, it could snow before the middle of May. Anything could happen before Mother's Day. Remember when I used to say 5 months free rent? Well, I done thrown that away. No, free rent, period. I'm demanding that for all that I've been through, and I'm serious. I demand my rent paid, all of it. No rent for me. No rent no matter where I go. I'll pay my utilities. I'll pay my water bill. I'll pay for my food. But for everything I've been through, what would you like, Val? I don't need big fancy cars and big fancy jewels. I don't want to go to no Met Gala ball, and I want to go to Paris. I could give a fuck about Paris. This is not the year to travel for me. Well, you know what? You just got to believe. No, shawty, you got to believe. Like, all these people like, I'm going to go to Paris. That's how your happy little ass got trapped. A lot of people go, but they don't come back. No. How many people wanted me to like take an adventure trip with them last year? Let's go on an adventure trip. You need to join an adventure club. We go to these different places. No, none of that was with love. That's why I don't see you right now. And I am tapping again. Oh my gosh. Maybe the coffee's kicked in. Maybe the consciousness kicked in. My mommy says, that's why we told you don't think about them. Because when you think about them, then your whole attitude changed. These people were really strange in the range, and you didn't know it. Here comes Big Daddy too. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Motivation. Just hear the view. You can hear it. And it's a big black plane. Real fly boys, real fly guys. I love my tribe. I love how, what's that soul tribe? Everybody's a soul tribe now. No, everybody's not my soul tribe. Oh, it's two. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do this for you. I do this for us. Because if you want to know who I trust, he's another big, beautiful black one. Oh, you did the thing again. I like that. I like it when the planes wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I like that. It's motivation for me. See, I hear a third one. I do. Man, last night was crazy. Like, I guess maybe it's because I don't know what's going on. Last night was super busy in airspace. I mean, everything was lit up. Okay. Three. Like my start number, the day of expression, although this is a 6th day. No, excuse me, 4. If we see 6 today, that's going to be awesome. But 4, sustain your square and your square, no, maintain your square and your square will sustain you. Maintain your square. Maintain your square, and your square will sustain you. Maintain your square. It's 4 points to a square, right? Well, what's in the center of that square? You. So many people think it's what other people are supposed to do. That person's supposed to do this. That person's supposed to do that. This person's supposed to do that. But what about what you're doing? What about what you're doing? I never understood why people hated the smartest people in school. Yeah, you want to steal off their tests. but you don't like the smart people in school. But you literally want to still have to. I helped a lot of athletes at Stedman and Cape Fear and Fayetteville State for that matter, who got through class because, you know, they couldn't always do the math. But they got the grades because, I mean, well, you know what? Sports is sports, okay? Something about sports has never changed. For some reason, I'm still remembering when me and Mickey Simic had kind of changed the game at K-Fair. It's nothing like, you know, you got the little black girl and the little white girl. You know, we all 5'3" and under, and we up here big. I mean, hey, didn't I tell you, like in my last video, like you had people who smoked. They actually was smoking. You had smoking outside. I mean, you had smoking areas at my high school. So the little black girl and the little white girl was running a little betting ring. We didn't call it betting at the time. We didn't know. I mean, I was just like good at picking sports teams, good at picking winners, because I was a sports fanatic. Still am kind of, sort of, but sports is not sports anymore. It's a bettors game. And I'm going to let that go. But that's why I said, if you were trying to send some of those people after me to take out a hit on me, when you were the one that was messing up the dough, you going to listen to the cracked out, cashed out, crash out, who's drugged up, effed up in every type of way. Put a hit on the one who's really actually good for pay. Again, that doesn't make logic. I know the mobsters back in the day would have killed your ass first. You tapped into my parents' grave and you tapped into that Newman curse. You really need to find out about the how deep the Newman legacy goes in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I'm gonna leave it at that. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know about all of my family's math, but you know, mommy says you know enough for what you need to know, and all my grandmas go sign on that. You know, bless you, baby. It's pollen. I'm going to have to go in a minute and take a nap. But I just wanted to come in today. It's a beautiful day. That was great. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I've always thought it was stupid. There's a lot of things about this country I don't like and I've never liked. But for those who keep saying, we're going to take America down, we're going to take it down, and do what? And go where? Okay, first off, how are you going to take it down? And then once you do, try to take, well, you know what? That is never sound. I have never yet in my generation and my mama and daddy's generation seen that happen, where you actually try to take a united nation down. But the thing about it is, and that's the thing too, people don't want unity. You actually have people of all colors and all persuasions, no labels needed, that really can come and agree. But once you see that type of coordination and cooperation, that makes villains and narcissists nervous and ish, because they're devils who like to separate and pick sides. You know, they can set you up for a fight and they're taking bets on whoever wins or whoever loses. It's that. That's politics, man. Politics is trash. You could change the system if you wanted to do it, but you clearly don't. That's why you elected what you elected. One time you elect an actor, and the next time you elect a business stunt. Is there no wonder why you got so much bad business and fraud all over the place with no accountability? I'm telling you one more time, sir, don't come after me. I am not Candace Owens. I am not Omarosa. And I respect people with integrity. But bully me one... Let me tell you, nigga. Well, the person who made the word nigga is a nigga. But let me tell you something. You're going to learn in 2026. There are just some things that you cannot overcome and cannot bully. God is not happy with you. Don't act like, I'm Jesus now. I'm God now. You know what? I got a story for you. Some of you be calling on that name way too much. Keep doing it. Because you're about to see that energy come through in real life, and that energy is about to fuck you up. What if my dad is my dad? And what if my mom is my mom? And what if I'm not lying about anything I say? I know one damn thing. When I was out there at Carver's Creek I wasn't super high on DMT that day, but I know what I saw. I know what I felt. I know what I heard. Okay, I was delusional. I was crazy. I don't know what I was talking about. But yet, the minute I pull my energy back from all of that, do the timeline, everything started turning to trash. Diddy's going to jail. Epstein files come up. Bitter. And then even some of the rappers that I helped on the side who really, you know what? Ooh, child, y'all were trying to offset me. Take off. Well, Offset too, right? Okay, Offset. Y'all people are stupid and funny. Don't talk to me about nothing in Atlanta, right? I know. When you gonna come back to Atlanta? I know I lost a lot of good friends in Atlanta. I thought we were friends, but clearly you're not. Well, I guess what I'm gonna do? I didn't need my family. I didn't need some money like I didn't need money too. But I would have never did to you what you did to me. And I would have never sold my soul out. That's just not me. But you know what? I'm really, really glad. Not only did I live through this, but I'm not blind and I really see. Oh, that's the type of person you are. See, that was my bad for seeing people for who I wanted them to be instead of the fucktards that they really are. So now once you see, you can unsee. And you'll never get respect out of me. I don't respect bullshit. I don't eat bullshit. I don't have that in my plate. And it's not about hate. I just don't deal with fake. And I see the fake. I don't care. You can dress up and do whatever you do. You can walk around all roar rage if you want to. If I tell you, if you try to come for my life and you honestly think I won't snap back and will kill you, what do you want me to say? I'm just going to sit in my corner like, don't hurt me, okay? Don't do that. I'm not that. That's not even like the people I hang around in real life. You know what I mean? Look at the people you hang around and look at the people I hang around. Not the same thing. This is not a movie. And yet it is. I'm everybody's favorite movie. Yeah, okay, but you don't write my script. No. But salute to my real ones who just want their babies to grow up and be healthy and nice. And be careful about these people who want to make you, I want to be your wife. I want to be your husband. No, they want your money. They want your benefits. This got nothing to do with love, man. This is not the year for that. Use some common sense. All of a sudden, people see what you can bring to their plate. And then they fall in love, right? No. But hey, you'll figure out one day. Anyway, that said, I'm just gonna sit here as a Spectrum Scout. We had an outage in Spectrum. I done went through unplugged, changed passwords, unplugged, and I'm like, finally, I just went to the which I should have done that anyway, but now I had to change up some passwords anyway, so it's all okay. And I look at everything as a test, because either way, I was going to get the job done, because that's just me. I don't stop. And that's one thing, you learn about the military too. We don't stop. We don't stop. When it's a mission that needs accomplished, we won't stop. Round the rosy. I love on this day how my community sounds. And I would like to say I attributed that a little bit in reality. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just me. But when you know some of these people around here in real life, yeah, I changed up the environment. Somebody had to stand up and do it. That's when you know. when you got that God glow, when you really make a difference, and not just for some video or for some movie or some YouTube pics or whatever it be. I live here. I live here, so some people always got to get attention, whether they want it or not, right? I'm not going to say that, mother. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You're not going to say it. You said it with your mind, daughter. And I'm not. But you know, karma has a way of shooting some people in the face with their bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, these kids are just playing today. And I think that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to the new kids. You know, they don't. It's not even a color thing either. I think that is so beautiful. You know, you've got one black girl, one white girl, and they're just, you know, the children are just children until they're taught otherwise, something bad to do. So honestly, if I had the authority to take all of these hobro, soho, no, you know, just no, and if I had the authority to take all of them out, I would. But I've got to be patient and let God do as He and she will do. There's no blood on my hands, not in 2026 or 2027 or 2028. But I'm gonna get my money back though. You best believe that's gonna happen, one way or the other. I know I'm sitting like, you know, somebody says, see, then she go sit, then she go sit like a boy again. I'm a tomboy, leave me alone. Sitting like IG. No, but seriously, yeah, you want to see loco? You see loco. They don't know me. Woo, child! Shout out to the Delta operator. Shout out to the 82nd Airborne. Shout out to the Green Berets. Shout out to the Maroon Berets. I see that car. I see that lady Carter going through. Okay. Shout out to the Brown Berets. Shout out to the Black Berets. Shout out the tribe, man. They do stuff every day that you people just dream about or sing about or talk about or watch movies about, but this is their life every day. And you got to have a certain mentality and a certain damn, you got to have a toughness in your heart, in your soul, in your mind to be that way. If you ever need a hug or just want to sit and have a cup of coffee and we don't do anything but just sit back and just, yeah, we don't even have to say a word because we're aware. I'm here for you if you need to diffuse, because reapers need to diffuse too. Sometimes reapers need to cry, even if it's on the inside. But just be around one person that inner and understands. That one thing could make the difference for you. If you see me and you need me, I want to be that one thing. Because that's what family does. That's what real love is about. You got me. In reality, I got you. The birds just shut all the stuff down. That was the sound from hell that just wanted attention. Because their guts none. They're not so big and bad anymore. They're mad because they don't have the power that they did before, but that wasn't real power. Because there's no real power behind a lie or a liar. Who do you choose to inspire? I want these babies to grow up to be beautifully, wonderfully themselves and be all they can be. Whether it's to sing or dance or do art or do poetry or go into the military. I don't want them to have to go through any abuse, go to the church and be abused, go to a camp and be abused, go to their auntie and uncle's house and be abused, just go to somebody's house. I got some candy for you. Just come on. You know what? Who? Okay, I hear you. I heard this. Sit down, shorty. You getting ready to go there again. We got him. We got him. We got him. Our sights are on them. Don't worry. They are subdued. They hate it. But you know what? Everybody's got to grow up. Oh, no, don't, no, 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 don't. That's gonna be the challenge for me, to like be in my community, but not of my community, because how to keep myself in a place where I'm accessible, but not really accessible, because I still have to have boundaries. Because, like I said, I can't. I don't want. I'm not gonna. I mean, I used to be the one that, like, literally, I was the one that would help these kids with their homework and help these kids with their mental issues and their family struggles too. But these people want to take credit for it. I should slap. I should just. But no. Our tribe said, no. Let us do what we do. You're right now. What you're doing, sitting on your porch in the sun, smiling and shining. And these kids are playing too. You're giving an example of God in action in your own community. So you're seeing what I do in a different type of way. Therapy for the hood, for the world, and for my military, and for myself, okay? That's the thing about Pisces. Our eyes don't lie. I know I said, there's something I said earlier today. I'm not going to talk about it though. But if I had that power in real life, if I had that power in real life, and that's why you don't. Not yet. Yes, ma'am. All due respect. Oh, people big mad. I guess not a fuck. You're going to be madder than that. But you know the real reason why you're upset? You don't. Because that real reason is you. You're still looking at everybody else and everything else. But you won't take accountability for what you do. You found that one woman you couldn't bully. And that makes you feel some kind of way. Bitch, be glad you locked down. Because I load a whole gut just for the hell of it. I got enough money to buy another box. I mean, some people just make you want to like just unload 12 gold dots in them. Okay, no, but don't do that though. That's just a waste of bullets and a waste of resources. So don't do that. I'm not pushing violence like that because the word for today is peace. So I'm just saying, be at your peace and take accountability because it's a Saturn return for everybody. Everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody. It is busy in these military streets. It's an election year. The biggest shit shows in histories are always during election years. So hi guys, hi. Love you back, love you back, love you back. Go ahead and have a wonderful day. You all are the best. 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 We the best. And go out and sit outside and listen to the birds. Maybe I just needed the TV to be off for a moment. Play like a child. Sometimes you just never want to grow up. It's okay to play. It's okay to do Ring Around a Rosie. It's okay to do a lot of things. But remember, you are a grown-up too. It's okay to play, but you still got grown-up things to do. If all you're doing is playing and you're a grown-up, unless you're retired and you can afford it, then okay, go ahead and do you. But jobs don't get paid by magic. And scammers always end up getting their just due. That's a promise to you. Ooh, Temptations. That reminds me of Sunday. Sunday is when I do my Sunday service, Soul School Cafe. So we'll be doing kind of like my cool Carolina nights, where I'll be just, giving you music with feeling, okay, because people have forgotten what real music is. And maybe, I love it how some of these people on YouTube, I just heard this song, and I just heard this song, and I just heard this song, and I'm like, okay, but I get it, because radio had stopped playing a lot of those songs, because radio's with the shits too. And I mean, I am still a radio person. I do radio too, but I got it. That's why that part of the radio, I just wasn't a part. I wasn't really supposed to be a part of the industry like that, because I'm not going to be Charlamagne the God. Y'all not going to play me like that. That nigga would have tried to rape me. I swear, I would have had his head in a sack. What's that you got, Val? Oh, nothing. But is that leaking? Yeah, it's leaking. Why is it leaking red? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Have you seen Charlamagne? No. Well, who? What? No. I mean, people work at jams act like they don't know me. Come on, get out. I could go by one. I know, you better watch how my name is coming out your mouth. You clearly don't know about me. I always used to say people, choose the women they love to bully. My husband found that out the hard way too, when he had his issues come up. Not your mom and not your sister, honey. But we were working it through. And Fayetteville did what Fayetteville does. And when you're trying to get out of hell, it brings you right back. No justice, no peace. For the Baker family. A military veteran shot in the streets. The rescue squad right around the corner. I mean, like, at the most, between 100 to 200 yards away. And it took you 3 calls and 15-20 minutes to show up. Okay, and then here come Cape Fear Valley. I mean, we're just talking about Yakin Road, but goddamn, it takes you an hour to show up, and he just bled on the cold Carolina ground. Any stupid hoe, a stupid anybody who thinks that type of PTSD goes away, it doesn't. So again, shout out to my military people and my military spouses, my military brats, okay? You have scars that people will never see. You have stories that people will never hear. You have wounds that may never heal. Because people don't understand or understand how you feel. But I do. Because I'm one of you. I've got 3 flags. We're really 4 flags. Because my uncle, my godfather, my aunt's husband, trying to get over that, he served too. So I have 4 flags in my closet, folded up. Anytime I hear taps, you know what I wish? The people who play in our face and play like they know what our life really is. I want them to find out in reality just how that feels. Just being real. I mean, if we're talking accountability, making your videos and your posts credible, I want you to feel, not just talk about it. I want you to feel what we feel. You say you're like me, we the same. You have not been through my experience, nor I don't think you want to. They don't want to be me. They just act like they do. But that's okay. Keep wishing. This crown comes with a heavy price. So be careful what you ask for. Because you ask for it enough, it will come to you. Anyway, focus on the day. That is just so beautiful, okay? Black and white kids in the hood playing. Just naturally. No bottles turned up. No crack, no weed everywhere, no drunks. I mean, they're here, but they're quiet. Because they know now they're being watched. Like they watched me. I said this was a good trade-off. I don't mind being here. Where else am I going to be? Spiritual deployment. The life of a real military oracle. Anyway, that's it for me. Happy Tuesday. Play on, kids. Play on, babies. The demon can take all this peace and love energy. Good. Make the devil feel some kind of way today. Make the devil bow, okay? I've told you before, 2026 is over, you all will be bowing down to me. I don't even like tripping and want that in reality, but my daddy said no. They're going to pay you what they owe you. And I believe my daddy, because my daddy ain't never lied to me. Message. Peace, y'all. Happy Tuesday. What? Look at that. So close. This is alignment. If you know, you know.